they're having an increasingly hard time, and we saw reports of that emanate from some of the auctions that were occurring last week. And then we get the news on Friday with regard to Moody recognizing, which many of us have for some time, that our fiscal situation is profoundly deteriorating. And look, David, in just 3 years, we've gone from $350 billion in interest costs per year when we left office in the Trump administration, too high, but we were trying to get a handle on it, to $700 billion and now approaching $1 trillion in the next year. I mean, that is totally uncontrollable, and you're just going to see rates continue to rise as they have to get a higher yield to be able to get people who will be willing to buy it.
And just to put a fine point on it, if it does go to that $1 trillion level, which is certainly possible, that will be much more than our entire Defense Department. And as dangerous as this world is, to be spending that much money servicing debt, more than we do spending on our defenses, that's criminal.
You are 100% right. We spent upwards about $800 billion, $850 billion. And so we are right in that moment of turning a future talking point into a present reality. I heard earlier about the doom loop. With regard to events in California, we are in a fiscal doom loop as a result of the Biden administration's continued reckless spending and inability to do anything other than put the responsibility on the Fed to get a handle on it.
So, Russ, what is a Republican Congress to do right now? We have a new speaker. The majority is about as slim as you could possibly get right now. They're trying to hold back new spending by putting in provisos that some of the spending for increasing money to Israel and to Ukraine will be offset by cuts elsewhere, like the new IRS supersizing program that Biden wants. Will that be successful? And if not, are we going to have another shutdown?
I don't think we're going to see a shutdown this week, but I do think that they have put forward a bad way to handle where they are in the appropriations process right now. The answer is not to just continue to fund status quo all of Biden's woke and weaponized bureaucracy. That said, I do think there's a lot of ways that they can move forward, even with a slim majority. And they showed that earlier in the year when they passed $5 trillion in spending cuts with this same majority. So if they're willing to lean into a conflict with the Biden administration, they can have serious results that actually begin to make progress. But they can't do it just by preserving a machine that is built to spend money here in Washington, D.C. The only way that you're going to break up that machine is to have a little bit of conflict with the Biden administration and the big spenders.
Well, they did balance the budget once in my lifetime. I remember well with a Republican Congress working with a Democrat president, so it can be done. But that machine looks unstoppable right now. Russ Vought, thank you so much for being here, my friend. I appreciate it.